Okay, so today we start new series, the laws of Shabbos. Okay, today is class number 1, and we start and we continue our Chafetz Chaim lesson a day book. So we're on page 24, right? So it says see good. Okay, so it says, why did King David add the words to see good in a famous verse in Shmiras Halashon? So we say it's actually, we said last time. So the whole verse says, which man desires life, Chofetz Chaim, who loves day to see good, who loves going to see good, guard your tongue from evil. Okay. The answer is that seeing good of others and in life is the engine that drives Shmiras Halashon. So see others, so people, as we said last time, people speak Lashon Hara because they see only negativity in others, right? That's the big problem. To see good is the goal, but the Torah does not leave it at that. It paves the road to that goal with the practical steps, which are the laws of the proper speech. So that's the practical steps. But by practicing these laws, every Jew becomes trained to see good in others. So basically, what does it mean? That we're going to learn what you have to focus on, right? And trying to find positive explanation of if it seems that something was doing wrong. In some cases it's not allowed. Clearly, you're not allowed to think positive of another Jew, but in most cases you're allowed and even required to think positive. Okay, so let's do one more. Maybe so it says the Chafetz Chaim says that when one observes the laws of Shmiras Halashon, one inevitably involves into the better person. So he turns into better person himself. That is because in every interaction, one is focused on not causing others pain. So this person becomes different person. Very interesting. Time after time, day after day, a person who is careful with speech calls the imperative into play. It informs his decisions about what he says and what he thinks. Right? It informs his decisions. So as we're going to learn, it's going to affect our way of thinking. Right? So it's by way of and person is what is the word I'm looking for? The essence of the person are his thoughts. Because his thoughts in essence, he says with his mouth he can say different things, but it's not his essence. Right. You understand? So last line says eventually it becomes who he is, right? So and eventually when he trained himself for a long time, it becomes his personality. It's not like he's pretending he's in training. It becomes part of him. So it says, for HaShem loves his people, and the stronger one loves God's people, the stronger the God love for him. So it's very interesting. So HaShem is the father to all of the Jews, right? So if you're a father, right, and so somebody loves your child, so of course you love that person. Because you know that he's looking after your son or your daughter and he protects them. Of course even maybe not love, but at least you have a great appreciation to that person. Absolutely. Yeah, so that's okay. So let's stop here. So we start this Radiance of Shabbos. Okay. So it's amazing book. Yeah. So basic idea. So we have Kavod Shabbos. So Kavod means honor, and Onek, it means like enjoyment of Shabbos. Okay. So, and Sholem Bais means Sholem Bais means peace in the family, in the house. Okay. So let's keep to
HaShem when I get married.
no, but even now you have to peace to have peace in wherever we live. Even if you live by yourself, you have to be in a peace with yourself.
Oh, like okay, even by my okay.
Absolutely.
Families.
It's
My Shabbos are usually peaceful by myself.
Okay, all right. That's great. But it's not with everybody. It's great that you have peace with yourself, but it's not true with everybody. Okay.
Oh, I guess I don't know. Like I've been by myself my whole life, so I don't. I'm looking forward to the day where I could have Shalom Bayit with a family.
Exactly.
So every time we're Shalom Bayit, I always picture with a wife and kids. I can't picture Shalom Bayit by yourself. Like it's just
no, but some you're right. That's a big like general approach. But just so you know, many people they not in a peace with themselves. They're very upset of themselves. They I don't know. They're depressed about themselves. So that's so. But you're right. Generally, it's it's a family. But even inside of yourself, it should be peace, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Shabbos. That's what I'm thinking. If somebody is keeping Shabbos and they're by themselves, they should. If they're keeping Shabbos, that means they especially if they're by themselves, that means they found HaShem, right? They found the truth.
Yes.
So they should at least start bringing peace to themselves, right? So, people. I was very depressed, before I became, I was very lonely. So until I found HaShem. So now I'm like, when Shabbat comes, like it's my favorite day, even though I'm by myself. So.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very nice to hear that. It's very nice. All right. So let's keep to the page number 1. So and we start with 1. The mitzvah of lighting the Shabbos candles. So we go right to the core. Okay. So number 1, the mitzvah. Number 1. It is a mitzvah to light Shabbos candles for Shabbos on Erev Shabbos. So Erev means evening, right? Evening means any time when we say Erev Shabbos, it's I would say it's the whole Friday is Erev Shabbos.
Right.
So I mean, is it any special like after 10 a.m. or after midday? Usually it says it's Erev Shabbos.
Before Shabbos starts.
Yes. Okay. But in the morning.
Right.
The most authorities rule that it is mitzvah derabanan, rabbinical requirement, and it's let's explain a little. So we have two levels of mitzvahs. So one is biblical, so it means that it's one of 613 mitzvahs, right? Or we have derabanan. Derabanan means that rabbis added, right? So usually it's they add it as a like precautionary, like offenses. So they put a fence. So for example, they say light 18 minutes before the actual sunset. So you don't light on after the sunset.
Right.
So that's a classical example of this rabbinical mitzvah. Okay, so most authorities say so. Lighting of the candle is rabbinical. Okay, continue. Number 2, Shabbos candles should be lit specifically for Shabbos. So it's not you light that it's nice. You light when you light the candles, and it's obligation on men also for sure. So you light in honor of Shabbos. Okay, if they're lit earlier for some other reasons, there is without Shabbos in mind, one cannot fulfill the mitzvah of Shabbos candles with them. Rather, one should extinguish the candles and then relight them for Shabbos. So, for example, today we have
so you can't just light candles to.
No, go ahead, please, go ahead.
So basically, you can't like let's say you just wanted to like turn off the lights and light candles before Shabbos, just to like like you like the setting.
Yes.
You can't do that, right? You have to put them out, and you have to make sure that they're strictly for Shabbos.
Exactly.
Like, that's why you're doing it, not just for the light.
Exactly. So especially in the olden days with when they use candles for light, right? So to see what's going on, right? So it would easily they would light candles to see how see the things in the kitchen and stuff like that. So it's not for that.
Right.
So when you light the candles, it must be for Shabbos. Okay. Another one should extinguish. Okay. So if he did not lit, right? So for that person, he should extinguish and relight it again. Okay. Relight it again. Relight. Okay. So part number 2, reason for the mitzvah. So it's very important. These two reasons. One is kavod Shabbos, honor of Shabbos, and second is oneg Shabbos, joy of Shabbos. So one is respect, and second is enjoyment. So enjoyment means that it looks brighter, so it looks nice. Candles, everybody I guess love candles, right? So continue. The celebration of Shabbos is a cornerstone of Jewish faith, as you just mentioned, right? And it is thus only fitting that that it is treated as an honored occasion. So if it's a cornerstone of our faith, so we have to give as much honor, right, as possible. For this reason, our sages ordained that the candles be lit to brighten and lend an air of dignity to the festive meal, which marks the special time. So first of all, it's the air of dignity. So if you invite important person to your meal, for example, so you're going to put on all of the lights, right? So it would be as bright as possible. You would not leave some I don't know one table lamp, right? They invite somebody for dinner. It's not. It's disrespect. So when you put all of the lights on, so it's a big respect. Show the respect. Moreover, the candle enhances the pleasure of the meal, since the meal cannot be properly enjoyed in the dark. So if you don't see exactly what's going on in your plate, right, and what's going on your table, it's too dark, so you cannot actually enjoy the meal, right? You cannot see what exactly you're eating. For this reason, the Shabbos candles, which must be lit before Shabbos, must be able to burn long enough to provide a light for a Friday night meal. So that's very interesting. So how does it apply to us? So as you said, so you live 30 minutes from walk from the shul, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, so you have to light candles that would be still lit until you finish your meal. So let's say you need half an hour each way, so it's 1 hour. So let's say prayers another, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, or whatever is it. Let's say there is a rabbi speaks in between. Then after Shabbos you socialize, for example, another 5 minutes, just speak with your friend. There is no problem. So and by the time you get home, so basically you need candles that would be would burn for I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours.
3 hours.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
4 hours.
Exactly. So when it says 3 hours in some companies, it's not actually 3 hours. It's less.
Yeah.
So just so you know. So you just speak whatever
So you want to eat your first meal with candlelight.
Yes.
Pretty much. Right?
Because you need to get this enjoyment. So if you come home after a shul and the lights are off, the candles are off, so it's basically it was useless, right? It does not add to your enjoyment of Shabbos. Your enjoyment, part of the enjoyment of Shabbos, is to have a nice meal. Right? Okay. So that's practical, right? So second reason, shalom bayis, peaceful home. as dark house casts a spell of gloom and it's over its occupants and generate discomfort by making it difficult to move around. So there are chairs, Mizrat Hashem, you're going to have kids and they not always listen to you and they leave their toys around the house, right? And if it's dark and you step and you're angry, upset, and somebody fell and somebody this and that. So dark home, for sure, it's not peaceful home. As a result of the darkness, people are prone to accidents. For example, tripping over chairs, right? Bumping into walls, etc., and may hurt themselves. And of course, they would be angry with other people who left this chair in the middle of the living room and I told you and this and that. So that's for sure not shalom bayis without the lights. To dispel this tension, which prevails in unlighted house, and provide the atmosphere of domestic tranquility, the sages ordained that the house be illuminated for Shabbos, thus enabling the members of the household to be joyful and delight in Shabbos. So basically, so there's two very important ideas. So it's kavod Shabbos, honor of Shabbos, and joy of Shabbos, and this shalom bayis. So joy and kavod Shabbos, honor Shabbos, let's say they put in one, and shalom bayis they put in second one. Okay, so there are two reasons. So it's they grouped kavod Shabbos, honor Shabbos in one, and shalom bayis in second, separate reason. Okay. So and it's going to play big difference in halachas. Okay, so part number 3, ramification of the various reasons. Okay, number 1, if only reason for candle lighting were to provide an atmosphere of domestic tranquility, it would not be necessary to light candles specifically for Shabbos, right? For example, if one's home was well lit from before Shabbos, one would not be obligated to light Shabbos candles since the room was already illuminated. So you had, for example, in the winter, so it's getting darker earlier. So it's 4:30 p.m. Let's say it's already dark. So you put all your chandelier, you put all of your fixture on. So basically, there is no actual need, no practical need for this. For these candles, so candles would not add more light. Let's say, let's put it right. Furthermore, even if one opted to light additional candles, they would be entirely superfluous, and his bracha therefore in vain. That's a big problem, right? Since the pre-Shabbos light in any case eliminates the problem caused by the darkness. So basically, if we had only one reason, right? So we're going to get to it. So and you can put on all of your electric lights. So basically, the Shabbos lights is superfluous. So you cannot derive benefit. And we say that when we say blessing, you have to derive benefit. So when you eat apple, so before eating apple, you have to say blessing. But here it's like you lighting candles and you cannot derive benefit because it's so much light. Okay, so okay, continue. However, because of the additional requirements to honor Shabbos, that's the difference. One must light candles specifically for that purpose, even though there might already be light from light in the home. So it was light, it was electric light. But in honor Shabbos, you add additional light. You understand? So for example, during the week you just you walk without tie, right? Without tie and a jacket, right? But on Shabbos you put on a tie and you put on a jacket, not because you're cold, especially in the summer, but because of respect of Shabbos. So same with these candles. So so it's not, you don't need them for light, for sure not. These two small candles are not going to add more light if you have I don't know, the 400 watts without that, right? They're not going to. But in honor of Shabbos, for sure, this may be done.
You could bring more candles in, not just for the light, but for Shabbos, like in a way, right? So
yes, yes.
So, however, in order to like miraculous honoring the Shabbos, one must like specifically in honor of Shabbos, even if there's already light in the home.
So when we say two candles, we say it's technically you can light even one candle. But as you said, if you wanna bring more kavod Shabbos and you wanna light 5 candles or 7 candles, or 100 candles, it's up to you. But make sure that they all lit for in honor of Shabbos.
For Shabbos purpose.
Yes, that's the main purpose, right? This may be done by lighting additional candles, where they will add more light to the table, since additional light enhances the festivities of the Shabbos meal, right? So it could be like let's say two main candles in one, like on your countertop, and 2 candles on your table, and 2 other candles somewhere else, or 5 candles, whatever. So it shows that it's very special day for you, right? Just 1 second. Since additional enhance the festivity of the Shabbos meal. So it's all because of the meal. So meal is the centerpiece of this all of this thing, right? And one may recite the bracha over them. So I mean, you recite only one bracha. You light as many candles as you want, right? So okay, but you recite only one bracha. Alternative, one may extinguish the previously lit candles, and then relight them for the sake of Shabbos, as we said before. So it's new candles, or so somebody lit the candles and he left, and this and that. Okay, so you can always extinguish and light them with a bracha.
Light them again.
Right. So okay. So number 2, the kavod Shabbos. So respect, honor. If kavod Shabbos were the only reason, so the first one is for illumination. So it's not. So one reason is not enough. So basically, they trying to say, to prove to us that only when there are 2 reasons you're allowed to light the candles and with the blessings. Right. That's the main point of this, right? So it says, if kavod Shabbos were the only reason that one is obligated to light candles, lighting of only in one room of the home, which will be used for Shabbos, would suffice. However, with additional reasons of shalom bayis, right, one is obligated to have light in every room which he intends to use on Shabbos. So it's very interesting. So okay, you're going to eat in your dining room, in your kitchen, wherever you're going to eat. It's very nice, but then you have to go to the bedroom, right? And in the bedroom, you have to see, you have to have the light, let's say in the closet or somewhere. You have to change. You have to go to the bathroom, so it should be light in the bathroom. So all of these are lit for shalom bayis. So people in your household, they know they can see they way around, right? They can go to the bathroom, for example, if they need to, right? So all of these lights, of course, they are electric lights, right? Whatever you light. So but you put them on, and we're going to learn for shalom bayis. If lights lit in additional rooms need not be lit specifically for the sake of Shabbos, as explained above. So it's not for the sake of Shabbos, but it's for the sake of shalom bayis.
What?
Yes.
No? Oh, sorry. It was like a little static at the end. I just want to make sure it was their internet. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so continue. So let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, sorry. In rooms such as bedrooms, or if you want to reread something, just stop me and you can read it. Okay. In rooms such as bedrooms, where the light is not desirable, of course not, there is no requirements for light. The obligation to provide safety is fulfilled by having the light in the hallway or nearby rooms, which when one bedroom.
Right. You said safety. It says in these rooms the obligation of lighting candles for the purpose of shalom bayit. It says in my. Yours says safety.
Yes, the obligation to provide shalom bayit.
Yeah, it says the obligation of lighting candles for the purpose of shalom bayit is fulfilled by having the light on.
Okay.
But yours says safety.
Yeah. Shalom bayit. Okay, so I fix it. It's filled by having light, right, in a hallway near each room. So basically, if you leave it in the hallway, it's enough, right? Okay. In each room, when the bedroom door is left open, so you can change, you can fix your bed. There is enough room. There is enough light goes from this hallway. We will provide enough light for one to find his way around. Okay. Number 3, number 4, the procedure. Okay. Number 1. If a woman, the woman should be dressed in Shabbos clothing.
Whoa, that's what yours says? And number 4, the procedure?
Yes, what does it says?
I don't even have anything. Mine says A, lighting with joy. The Zohar writes that a woman... Oh, okay, so there it is. Okay, so, Mine says the Zohar writes that a woman... Okay, I didn't even see that, so I was a little confused. So it says lighting with joy. That's A, and then it goes into the woman. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, all right. So, as I said, I have all of these books from many years ago.
Edition. Yeah.
First edition. It's from 15 years ago. Okay, so a woman, in her Shabbos clothing, if possible, when lighting the candles. So when you do mitzvah, so it's as we spoke yesterday. So when you're ready to pray, you have to put your shoes on.
Right.
Even though if you don't feel well, you're sick, this and that, God forbid. So you can pray in your slippers. Even sitting, you don't have to stand if somebody is sick. Okay, but it's a different story.
If you're not feeling well.
Yes, so that's a different story. But basically, when you do mitzvah, it should be dressed up. However, where a woman is late, it is better that she lights the Shabbos candles in her weekday clothes, rather than possibly desecrate Shabbos, God forbid. Meaning that if she going to change now, which she can do on Shabbos, right, and then light Shabbos candles later, so she's going to desecrate Shabbos.
Right.
So it's better for her not to light in this case. It's right. So they say, okay, let her light in a weekday clothes and then take time and go change.
Right. Don't rush to do everything and because I get it, because it's if you're rushing to do this, then by the time you light candles, you're gonna be it's just you want to have pleasure in lighting and then go handle your other things,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yeah. No, that's the idea is.
Because I'm by myself, so I know if I'm rushing,
yes.
I don't want to do a million things and then just to make time to light candles.
Yes.
I'd rather wait to light the candles and then I'll do what I gotta do.
Yes. Yes.
So okay, makes sense.
But you see, just a little clarification. There is big difference between you and a woman. So big.
Right.
No. I'm going to explain what I mean. So when you light the candles, you don't accept the Shabbos upon yourself. So basically, you can take your car and you can drive to the shul. There is no problem. You can do all of the forbidden activities after you light the candles. But when women they light the candles, they accept the Shabbos. That's a big difference. That's why I said the big difference between you as a man and a woman. So she accepts. So if you wanna still drink some tea, some whatever coffee before you go into shul, no problem. You turn on the light, you make yourself a cup of tea and a cup of coffee, and you went to shul. There's no problem. She cannot do that. Too late. So that's why I said it's a huge difference. So for her,
when a woman accepts Shabbos,
with lighting candles.
With lighting candles.
You as a man accept Shabbos. We're going to learn there are two, let's say, two opinions, but one's like straightforward opinion when you say borchu, right? When you start Marif services, when you say borchu, then you accept the Shabbos. Others say it's a little later, but we're talking about like I don't know, a little later I would say, or no, maybe 2 minutes, one and a half minutes difference between two opinions. So basically, you lit the candles, you go into the shul, and you still going to pray a mincha service. So mincha, right? That's what you do.
Right.
So but mincha is a weekday service.
Right.
So if you accepted Shabbos, so even though you can accept Shabbos earlier, there is no problem.
Well, no, I know I can't accept Shabbos until I do mincha.
No. You can. Okay. No, you're right. So I was trying to say something opposite. So if you accepted Shabbos, if you lit the candles and you say like out loud, I accept Shabbos. That's it. It started. So and then you walk to the shul. So you cannot pray mincha any longer. Why?
Right.
Because you said for me it's next day.
Right. It's already the next day. Right.
Exactly.
It's already pretty much night started. Yep.
That's it for you.
Okay.
For you. Others, let's say, if they do not accept, they can still pray mincha. I give you an example. If you pray early mincha, not in the winter. I'm talking about summer. Right. So you pray mincha 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 2 p.m. There's no problem. And then so basically everybody, most of the people pray, some people did not pray, so that it doesn't matter.
So if let's say I come home and I light candles at, I don't know what time is mincha on Friday. Let's say mincha Friday is probably like 3:30, 3 o'clock, something like that.
No, 4. I would say my mincha, wherever I go, I think it's 4 or 5.
Okay, let's say it's 4 or 5.
Yes.
If I come home and let's say I light candles at
3:30.
3:30, then I go to shul, and then I do mincha.
Yes.
And then I come home and then I accept Shabbos?
No. You accept Shabbos during the Marif service.
Okay, so like once it's mincha Marif, like
yes. So mincha is a weekday. Sorry, right. So we finish with the day. We finish with Friday, and now when you start praying Marif, it means that you accept. So for you, it's a new next day. That's it.
Right. So the candles, even though I lit them before,
yes.
As long as I'm in shul,
yes.
mincha, and then I go straight into Marif right after, I already accepted Shabbos once I got into Marif. Exactly.
Okay. That's it. Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, so basically that's why I said there is a big difference between every woman.
Then that's the problem. That's why I can't. That's why I can't do it, because then.
No. What is it? Okay, tell me. What do you mean?
Well, no, because I don't at the yeshiva that I go to, they don't go like mincha Marif. Like, so Marif would be like minha. See, that's why I do minha at home. And then, no, okay, I'm just thinking like how I want to try to do something a little differently Friday. Okay, all right, then I got to figure out the schedule on like when the minyan is Friday, because then usually what I do is, because Friday is very difficult for me to go to shul, so usually Saturday I'm in shul all day. So Friday what I do is I would do mincha at home, and then I would light candles, and then, so let's say somebody's home, right? And let's say they live, I'm just throwing it out there, let's say they live like, they don't live anywhere near a shul, right? Let's say they just became Baal TeShuva.
Yeah.
And right now they're not there. So now they say they want to do Shabbos. So let's say they do Marif, then they light candles.
No. They they cannot do that. So
No, I mean mincha.
Mincha. Okay,
let's
good.
say they do mincha.
Yes.
Then they light candles.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Then do they accept Shabbos once they light the candles?
It depends. If it's a man, so he can choose to accept Shabbos right now, when with the lighting of the candle. It's up to him. Usually, the men do not accept. Usually, it's later on when he starts Mariv.
So he accepts when he starts Mariv.
Yes.
Not as soon as he says, "I accept Shabbos," like it's.
Yeah.
So like
no. Even if he does not say anything. So if you look at in your Siddur, there is a Psalm number 92, and it's it's about Shabbos. It's like after when I sing the song Lecha Doidi. So some say that we accept Shabbos right after Lecha Doidi. Okay. Some say that we accept Shabbos like after this Psalm 92, and some say like three different opinions is when we say Borchu. So between these three opinions, that's what I said last time. So the difference is 1 minute. So this minutes is usually like irrelevant. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I understand.
So, but okay. So men usually do not accept Shabbos right away. So you can do whatever you need to do if time permits, right? If it's still before the sunset.
Right.
So if it's after sunset and you accepted Shabbos upon yourself, it does not make any difference. So it's automatically Shabbos.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so let's finish up. So it says, number 2, it is customary for women to give charity before lighting the candles. So it's like one mitzvah goes into another mitzvah. So she gives charity. So many times you would see like tzedakah box next to the candles. Not always, but many times. That's what it means.
Right.
So she remembers. Okay. And number 3, when lighting the candles, the woman should set the fire to the most of the wick, so that the flame will be burning well by the time she removes her hand after completing the lighting. This is the manner in which the lights of the menorah were kindled in the Beis HaMikdash. So this I think it's explicit pasuk in the Torah. That's how this Aaron, when we were in the desert, he was supposed to light the menorah. So you keep your hand. Why? One of the explanation, if somebody if this one of the candles will go off, she would not be allowed to relight again, because she accepted the Shabbos, and on Shabbos we cannot make light. For men there is no problem, so he can relight again. There is no problem.
Right, he can do that.
Right. Okay.
So a woman's obligation is, as soon as she lights the candles, she pretty much accepts Shabbos.
That's it. Unless, so you see, so we're going to learn about it, but basically we have this concept in Judaism. I'm sure you heard about it. Just to remind you, so if you did something 3 times, right? So it's like you obligated yourself to do it constantly. So when
that's why you say like bli neder.
Exactly, bli neder means I do not promise. I'm not going to. Neder is it's like obligation. So I do not accept this obligation upon myself. I'm doing it now, but I'm not obligated myself to do that.
Right. Okay.
Promise. Okay. So basically, if she did it 3 times in a row, she accepted Shabbos, right? With the lighting of the candles. So it's not that simple. We're going to learn that, but it's not that simple for her to change her mind and said, I'm not going to accept Shabbos. Right. So it's I mean, there is a way, but we're going to learn. Number 4, after lighting the candles, she should gaze at them to pray that Hashem bless her with sons. who will shine and excel in a Torah knowledge. And it's actually in all of the Sidurim, there is a special prayer for sons. And like that's the optimal time, right? Number 5, for women do not have children. For women who do not have children, there is a sgula. Sgula like a good omen, right? I'm sure you heard about the word sgula. They say sgula, it's like auspicious time, right? That's expression to read the haftarah of the first day of Rosh Hashanah. So just to remind ourselves, I think it's about Hannah. So Hannah was she didn't have children, and she was in the Beis Hamikdash, and it was this Kohen Gadol Eli, and she was praying like silently, only her lips were moving, and he said, why you came here, you drunk and stuff like that, and she no, she said, my master, I'm not drunk, I just broken that down woman because I don't have children, right? And then he blessed her because he accused her, and we're going to learn in this, what is it, in the laws of Lashon Hara, this example also. Why did he say that she was drunk? Why did he accuse her, right? Should not. You can ask what's going on with you. Why, right? So it's very interesting, and basically he blessed her, and she had this son Shmuel, right? Great prophet. Okay, so and of course she reads after the lighting of the candles. So between the blessing and the candles, lighting should be as little in interruption as possible, and after that you can do whatever you want. You can pray for all of your relatives, for everybody that you want. That's the proper time to pray. Number 6.
This is after she light the candle.
Yes, or she or he or you. It does not make any difference. So
after I light the candles, I could pray for it. That's the opportune time to pray for anything you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially for children, for all of this, for even you can pray. There is a special prayer if you know somebody in your family or somebody close to you, and they're distant from HaShem. So would be opportune time for you to pray for them, so HaShem would open their minds, so they can come back to Him.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. That's the right time. So, and if you want, I have the text for this prayer.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so bli neder. If I find, I need to find it.
So right after lighting candle.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Because I take every opportunity I can to pray for that specifically. So.
Yeah. And it's, but you see, it's always proper time for do things.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like opportune time. Like,
opportune time. When, yes.
I pray like during Amidah. I always insert my own prayers. I always pray throughout the day.
Yes.
But like I'm looking for like those key times where like right after lighting candles.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use that too.
Yes. That's correct strategy. Okay, so continue number 6. The sages teach that one should light the Shabbos candles with great joy.
Wait, you have a number 6?
Yeah. You don't have? Okay, so let me read it, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the sages teach that one should light the Shabbos candles with a great joy. Okay, those who are zealous in a mitzvah will marry the divine light, and will bear children who will grow to be Talmidei Chachamim. So basically, it's I would say this is the approach to all of the Judaism and all of your sorrows to Hashem, right? So everything, whatever you do, you have to do with a joy, because Hashem, like out of all of this, I don't know how many billions of people in the world, 7 billions, I don't know whatever, how many billions, so He chose you. So the chance it be so small to choose you specifically, and He said, "This is my son." It does not say about Chinese or French or German or other Arabs that this is my son, this is my firstborn. It says only about the Jews. And Hashem calls himself in our Torah, he's God of the Jews. So it's very big privilege, right? To be one of the chosen people. So and so you have to be happy just because you're privileged to be his son.
Okay, very good.